or two. Clean that up. Get the spacers off, because you probably reset that once you put all the new geometry into it. Down. Something not quite right there. So it should be loose like that, and you're at the something's a wee bit bent. All feels of that. It's stiff. This is bent. Something's wrong in here. Anyway, pull that apart. It's always important to pull this stuff apart, the wiring, find out what someone else has done. He's got, just from here to here is 2 connections. So any one of those can fracture. So you've got double the chance of a fracturing. There you go. So that's going to ruin your day. So it always pays to pull that stuff apart, find out what's in there, refix it, put it back together. Now if you do pull it apart, make sure you label which one it is, it just makes it easier later. Most of them are only connections, you know, like they're only bridging between here and here, so when you hit the switch it bridges that, or it pulls that apart, so generally it's only a breaker. This will be the same. I've always got 2 bursts going in there. For some reason. Set up. It's coming out as well. Yep. Right. So. So mark those, so you just mark them with whatever you want, some kill, starter, at least when these come apart. But what you need to do when you're doing the electric side of things is make sure you disconnect the battery first, otherwise there might be some sparks. none of these mounts have been tight. So what happens is your seat isn't connected to your frame. If your seat's not connected to your frame, it'll end up, it'll unbalance, or sort of, I don't know what you call it, but it's not as, doesn't make your chassis as stiff, but it also slobs your seat out. It's a bent screw. Sometimes these to the shaft, as you can see, is rusty. So what you can do is just get a flat screwdriver. Not ideal, but just stick it in between the let's see. So you just stick it in between those bits there. Not on the screw, but just on the other side of it, or you can go on this side if you wanted, but just one side of it, and then that'll prise it apart a little bit. And it should just come off. Or not. Off. No. A burr in there. There must be a burr on this. Somewhere. Now there. Someone's put it on without making that nice and smooth. There's a big lump there. So alright. That's why you check everything. You can see there, these move a heap. See, it's just about worn through that colour, and the bolt that went through here is rubbed up against there backwards and forwards, up and down, and it's just about worn through it. No way. It's important to make sure it's right. Don't have that problem, because that'll ruin day as well. Right, so I've got the shaft out, so that's down there, and it's not too happy about things. You can hear this. That bearing's buggered. That one's okay, and that one buggered as well. So that needs to be completely redone. Yeah, so I've just got all that out. I've just taken the front off, so I'm just going to start pulling off the steering and the accelerator and brake assembly, and then yeah, then I'll come back to you in a sec. Alright. Probably won't see it on camera, but there's actually a crack starting there, just going around there. So what you'll be doing is you'll be changing gears, and they'll get softer and softer and softer, and then it'll just go, and that'll be your day's racing. So that, you just got to put a brace in between there. you've got it to this stage, you can go around and actually inspect it. So you want to go around and inspect all these corners, wherever the junctions are around here. See, someone's welded that one up, so there's obviously a wee crack there at some stage. So you want to go around and look at all these bits. See, that was that crack I was showing you. See, it's cracked right across there. So I've got to fix that. You want to have a look for cracks around these, all these bits. Just visually look at the cart, see if there's any cracks in the frame. Someone's had a good go at that. Obviously didn't get much on it. Oh, sorry, got too much on it, and yeah, obviously wouldn't weld up for them. Seems to be on there though. So yeah, the frame actually looks in pretty good nick. Doesn't look like there's any cracks or anything in it. Generally you can see real quick if there's cracks in it. The paint will have a little split, and then it'll just be a little stain, little brown stain in there, and then it'll be a crack. But it actually looks pretty good. So I'll come back to you when I'm starting to I'll give us a wee bit of a tidy up, and then I'll start putting things back together. Alrighty, back soon.